Hey guys, my name is Andrew Steinmetz and I am Genco's QA QC manager. My role is to inspect jobs looking for NEC code compliance, quality issues, anything of that nature before city inspections to ensure that we're passing more inspections on the first try, and to make sure we don't have warranty issues down the road. I want to make a few videos highlighting a lot of the common code violations that I find on jobs and go over the code with you so to help you understand these codes. So, the first one I want to go over is strapping. Now, this is the number one violation that I find on jobs. And so, let's go over a few pictures and then go over the code itself. So, here's a few pictures from jobs, whereas this one, there is no strapping anywhere on here. So it doesn't even meet the code of within every 10 feet. But code states that you have to be securely supported within 3 feet of every box, device, um, gutter has to be securely supported within 3 feet. So nothing over 3 feet will count. So you need to be under 3 feet. And then let's go to the next picture. Same thing here. So what we have here is this first strap is probably around 5 feet away from the box. So this would not pass code. It needs to be within the 3 feet. Again, we have a strap, but it's well further than the 3 feet allowed. And here we just don't have a strap. And we could use a simple bat wing and hold it right there against the all thread. But again, there's nothing there. Here, another example of over 3 feet. And that just doesn't meet code. So then now let's review the code. So here we have it. I'll make myself a little smaller so you can see. So the code we're going on is 358.30, and this is the 2020 NFPA 70 code book. So 358.30, securing and supporting. EMT shall be installed as a complete system in accordance with 300.18 and shall be securely fastened in place and supported in accordance with 358.30 A and B. So let's go over A first, securely fastened. EMT shall be securely fastened in place at intervals to not exceed 10 feet. In addition, each EMT run between termination points shall be securely fastened within 3 feet of each outlet box, junction box, device box, cabinet, conduit body, or other tubing terminations. Now, there are some exceptions. So, the first exception, number one, fastening of unbroken lengths shall be permitted to be increased to a distance of 5 feet where structural members do not readily permit fastening within 3 feet. So, the key is here it says unbroken. It needs to be unbroken, so you can't have a coupling in that 5 feet, and it's got to be 5 feet or under, and it has to go from a box being secured, let's say, by a truss, and then the next truss is 5 feet to a little under 5 feet where you can put your first strap. That is acceptable as long as you don't have a coupling in between. Second exception, for concealed work in finished buildings or pre-finished wall panels where such securing is impractical, unbroken lengths of EMT shall be permitted to be fished. So again, unbroken. This means that you can't have a coupling in it and you can fish it behind the wall and you don't have to have it secured. Those are the only two exceptions. Now, what I like about the NEC Codebook Handbook is that it has these enhanced content. So this goes in and explains the code a little bit more to make it a little bit more understanding and shine light on what we call the gray areas. So type EMT is required to be securely fastened at the prescribed intervals shown below. Boxes are permitted to be secured to a ceiling or roof support structure members that are spaced not more than 5 feet apart to serve as support for runs of EMT perpendicular to the axis of the ceiling or roof support members. And that's right here. So you have your box, you have unbroken EMT here at 4'10", 5 foot max, and you have a support here. So you can extend it to 5 feet if you have a situation similar to this. But you can use helicopters or straps to get it even closer than that. Horizontal runs of EMT supported by openings through framing members at intervals not greater than 10 feet and securely fastened within 3 feet of termination points shall be permitted. So again, this enhanced content explains that further. Horizontal runs of EMT are permitted to be supported, but not necessarily secured by framing members at 10-foot intervals, provided the EMT is secured at least 3 feet from the box or enclosure. So what that means and how I've seen this done in the field is that you can use the punch outs in the frame of the building to support your conduit. And that's fine. You don't have to have it secured. It just is supported. But that first strap within 3 feet of the box has to be securely fastened down. So you have to have some sort of strap, one hole strap, mini, whatever it is, within 3 feet of the box. I've seen it many times where guys go directly into these punch outs and they think that they're, supported, so it's fine. This clearly states that it has to be securely fastened. So within 3 feet. So generally speaking, the closer to the box, the better. You shouldn't be pushing it to get right at 3 feet. I see on a lot of jobs where they're at 3'6", 3'10", 4 foot. It has to be 3 or under, either exactly on 3 or under. So a good rule of thumb is 2 to 3 feet, nothing more. So this violation is either just missed, overlooked. People forget. People are working and they'll go back to it and strap it later. Before you walk away from it, you need to make sure everything is strapped and secured according to the code. And so I hope this helps clarify some of it, but let's just keep our vigilance and try to get these supported more often so we don't have to have these violations. We don't fail inspections because of it. But this is the number one. So I will follow up with another video with number 2. Thank you.